Que lo que mi gente, bienvenidos, se van aquí ya. Estamos aquí los muchachos, mi nombre es Luismi.
MV.
Papito el mayor. Que lo que mi gente, estaba perdido, Maiky, loco, ¿dónde estaba?
Loco, regresó.
De vacaciones.
Estaba enfermo de las mandíngulas.
Oh,
Posible
ya.
tenga que sacarme las mandíngulas.
No, yo te voy a dar una medicina natural, no te tienes que
Ya,
sacar nada.
Luismi, la medicina natural.
Medicina para todo, loco. Diablo, loco, para todo tiene una medicina, loco.
Fui a mi doctor y me dijo que posible tenga que sacármela porque me va a seguir pasando. Porque está muy grande. ¿Me entiendes? O posible me tenga que operar de eso.
Pues,
A mí me pasó eso y me dijeron eso, pero ya no me da, loco, esa vaina.
¿Ya no te da?
No, ya
Loco,
me
me
dejó
dio
de
2
dar.
veces en 60 días.
Ok.
Tú sabes. Y la segunda vez que me dio por 10, de 10 días no, como por 5 o 6 días. Yo ni trabajar, no fui a trabajar por eso.
Yeah, no, esa vaina, eso duele. Esa vaina,
You
loco,
can't
ahí,
talk
yeah.
for like a
No puede
week.
comer
And then- y
bien.
después que se te sane, tú todavía estás como medio, tú sabes, como medio swollen y no puedes comer mucho, no puedes hablar mucho. Yeah.
Yeah, la infección.
Yeah,
y
yeah,
ronco
yeah.
y eso.
Todo eso. Tú no puedes hablar, loco. Tú no puedes hablar. Literalmente no puedes hablar. Hablar duele cuando tú tienes la mandíbula, your shit swollen, ¿me entiendes? Yeah,
Cuando
so-
estoy hinchado, eso.
Por eso que no estaba aquí también pasó un par de cosas, tú sabes. Me dieron una pata por culo de Tesla.
No. Vamos a hablar de ese
hacer, mi
caso.
loco?
Vamos a hablar de la industria de los carros eléctricos, pero vamos ahora. We're going to switch to English right now. So what's going on with Tesla, man?
So I was working there for a year, right? I was working there as like a part-timer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a consultant type for a whole year. And last year, things were going crazy with electric cars. I'm talking about
A bunch of sales.
crazy. Yeah, we were selling like 10 cars a week. I was selling like 10 cars a week. We don't work with commission, mind you. You know what I'm saying? But they give you bonuses and stuff like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then little by little, bro, as interest rates went up, less sales. Car interest rate got up to 6.74%. And I mean, you're talking, well, how much is that for 72 months or 60 months? That's a good chunk of change. We're talking about, what, $5,000, $6,000 extra on top of whatever you're paying for the car? So 2023 was crazy. 2023 December was insane. I never seen anything like it. Like, we sold so many cars that month. And then January was cool because they did the instant rebate. The federal government did the instant
tax
rebate.
credit.
If you're thinking about buying an electric car, right now is the time.
Yeah.
Because Trump gets into office, that's just gone. 100% is over, it's gone. They're not going to keep, giving that money away to the citizens. It's free money, basically, instantly off the car. So,
But, I mean, I do taxes on the side.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
of y'all already know.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I've been seeing that the last few years, the tax rebate, and I thought that was why in December a lot of people bought.
yeah,
electric
that's
cars.
why. They thought it was going to go away.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's no telling when it will go away.
I think if the Republicans get into all like the presidency, I think it's gone, bro. I think it's
Really?
over, bro. Yeah, I think it's gone, bro. Because they're not a big fan of electric cars, as we all know. They're not a fan of electric cars, and
They want everything by the petrol.
yeah, they rather, you know what I'm saying? And I understand, bro. I mean, electric cars are dope, but there's a lot of limitations. You know what I mean?
Like what?
For instance, you can't just take them to any car shop.
Right.
You have to take them back to the manufacturer. What does that mean? That means that you're at their mercy. So if a part costs $100, right, but they're charging you $300 an hour to fix it, now it's $500, right? If a component in the battery is gone and you can fix that component, the manufacturer's gonna be like, nah, you need a new battery, $15,000, right? So I have one. I leased it though, and that's what I recommend anybody to do. I recommend anybody to lease it for now, because no independent shop is going to be able to help you.
Well, all right. So here's the thing. I give jewels away sometimes.
Yeah.
All right.
Drop them.
So, all right. With the when it comes to the taxes, so if you have a business, you get to write certain things off. Now, when you lease it, that's the way that you can write off the payments, the interest, whatever you put down. But you don't get the big tax break, which is if you have a business, that is, and you write off a vehicle when you purchase it, all right, you get, depending on the weight, if it weighs 6,000 pounds, I think y'all have heard the rule, but it's true. Like if it weighs 6,000 pounds or more, then it gives you 80%. It's not the whole thing. You get to write you type the number that it costs, and then the program calculates, and you get 80% of whatever that vehicle costs right off for your business.
That's crazy.
But you don't get that if you lease it. You can only put the payments.
Yeah.
So which one you think is going to be more? 80% of the vehicle
value?
value?
Yeah, of course.
I did it on mine this year,
and
and it gave me $57,000 right off from my business.
That's pretty good.
So that's the thing y'all got to keep in mind if you're going to do, if you're doing it for your business.
Very few people are buying cars.
But here's the last part though. If you do that with a electric vehicle, you get to write it off for the business, and you get the $7,500 credit.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
You get both.
I didn't know that. There's a few folks that go in there and buy for their business, but most of the people that went in there or that I spoke to online or whatever, they're doing it as a personal thing. About 90 to 100% of the car needs to be made in the U.S. for the car to qualify. If 50% or more is like in Europe or in China or Mexico or whatever, the car doesn't qualify for the tax credit. So
I mean, that wasn't on the form when I filled it out. It doesn't ask me where it was made. It just asked me for the VIN number, the make.
But maybe that's how they can tell by the VIN number.
I don't know.
What about China? I keep hearing that China is killing the electric car.
Oh yeah, man. China has a $9,700 electric car.
That's crazy.
With 200 miles over $9,700.
That's the one that they selling in DR, BYD or something like that.
Yeah. So
there's
what
a
they
lot
used
about
to do.
Chagwan is another one that I seen in DR. Chagwan.
Yeah.
But
that shit is nice.
Yeah,
BYD,
looks nice.
what they used to do is they used to make batteries, right? And you know the Chinese, bro. They steal everything. Bro. You know what I'm saying?
They're going to find I don't know if they steal them, but they find a way to do everything.
Listen, bro, I don't know, man. They manufacture these cars. These cars are $9,700. And that's why Biden put that 100% tariff on them.
Oh, damn.
Because imagine a $9,700 electric car in the U.S. right now. What do you think is going to happen to Tesla?
Everybody
what do you think is going to happen to every you know what I'm saying?
Ford, whoever.
And bring it down to size, B.
And a lot of people are complaining, but you can't complain about that because what that's going to do is it's going to kill a lot of jobs. People are going to have to fire people. Look at what Tesla had to do when sales went down. They had to fire 20,000 people.
Is that not an example of free market?
It's not.
It is.
Because
the free market, because that's how they drop prices, is when you flood the market with something that costs less.
Yeah.
Now you can't price gouge people, right?
I don't think that's free market though, because they have like child labor over there. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how much they're paying these people to make these cars over there. So when you bring them over to the U.S.,
well, their inflation is a lot.
It's not fair. Hold on, it's not fair for the U.S. makers that are paying a livable wage to these people to compete with that. I mean, how are we gonna compete with that, bro? It's impossible.
Are they paying everybody a livable wage?
So at Tesla, the lowest paid person at Tesla could make $50,000 a year.
I mean, that's nice.
Think about that for a second.
No.
As a part-timer, you can make $50,000 a year, or $30,000 or $40,000 a year. Ain't nobody working at BYD making that bread, bro. It's like a part-timer and stuff like that.
Okay, I'll concede that point, but you realize that it's not the same thing when you're talking about Ford and everybody else, right? So because that's why they're doing unions and everything else.
The reason why Tesla raised their payment was because Ford, the union, kind of strong-armed them to raise the pay. No, the unions made the big three raise their pay, raise everybody's pay
because they're making
they're making
killing stupid profits, and they're not paying the people. They're like, yo, you just sold these, you made this many millions in profits, but you can't give us any type of raise. That's crazy.
That's true.
Yeah. So, how much is the electric Hummer? Like 80?
It's 100 grand.
100?
It's 100 grand. That's why you don't see it on the road.
Yeah. I only seen like one.
I mean, that's why you don't see these, like, any car with $50,000 is going to have a hard time selling. You know what I mean? Americans can't really afford.
With the interest rates.
Like 6%, 7%.
Bro, I was looking at refinancing.
And that's with good credit. That's if you have
what A1 credit. You're right, bro. If you didn't have A1 credit, it's like 11%,
I know people paying 10, 12. We know somebody paying 12.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
So, let me tell y'all the crazy story how I got laid off, bro. So boom, there's rumors going around, right? I'm working normal, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of rumors going around. Yo, Tesla's about to lay people off. They want to lay off 20% of the workforce, right? Electrify had that article. I'm reading, I'm like, damn. I'm a part-timer, like, they not worried about me. You know
You're the first ones to go, bro.
Bro, I'm like, bro, they're not fucking worried about me, bro. They worried about these salary people.
Nah, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm like, I'm not worried about it, bro. You know, and I'm a top seller. I'm not worried about that shit, bro. Fuck. You're not gonna fuck with me, man. Right? Bro, the first round. Like 10, 11 people I know out of here. It was the first round. It was early April, mid-April. Assistant manager at my job and one of the full-timers out of here. 3 other people I know at another store out of there. The shop people that fix the cars out of there, bro.
Oh my God, technicians?
Huh?
You need texts, those, you need those texts,
out of here, bro. Texts are out of here, bro.
I mean,
Texas hold on. He's not.
So cool. I'm like, damn, man, all these. I looked at the teams and I see all these motherfuckers. Pictures went black. When your picture go black, means you out of here, right? And teams like they kick you out, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cooling, bro. I'm chilling, right? It's late April. Another round of layoffs, bro. This time it was people in the factories, California, Texas. I'm like, damn, bro, another round. Bro, May 8th, right? I'm like, my girl's like, yo, she's like, yo, like, can you check if you work next weekend? Because I want to do something with the kids. I'm like, yeah, no problem. Let me check my schedule. No access to nothing, bro. Bro, I open up my computer, bro. My Teams isn't working, right? I'm like, yo, something's wrong with this. I'm like, yo, something's wrong with this shit. You know what I'm saying? That gonna lay me off. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I'm like, damn. I'm like, let me check my computer, bro. I open up my computer, blue screen, my G. I can't even log in. I'm hitting up my coworkers. I'm like, yo, are they doing an update? Bro, I'm still not believing this shit, right? I'm like, yo,
it's not clicking. It's not
clicking.
clicking.
I'm like, yo, are they doing an update or some shit, right? Bro, guess what? I called one of my coworkers who was working and got the blue screen and got kicked out while they were in the store.
Oh, wow.
Shorty was working, bruh, and they kicked her out and they moved her out of everything. So anyways, I'm like, damn, this is crazy. Let me call the manager. I'm like, yo, what's good? I can't log into anywhere. He don't even know. He like, yo, I don't know what's going on. Let me see what's going on. Let me call HR. Now, 15 minutes later, bro, these badmans sent me an email update. It don't even say my name. It's like a template they grab and they sent it out to everybody that got laid off.
AI wow.
Bro, I got an AI layoff, bro. Bro, let me tell you, bro. It said, bro, the email said employee update. That joint didn't even say my name, cuz. Employee update. You're no longer with the company. I'm like, oh shit.
You know what that shit remind me of, bro?
So, bro, it was a crazy experience. It was a crazy experience, bro. So, anybody out here that's working for like a publicly traded company or a private company, you got to be careful how much of your blood, sweat, and tears you give to these companies, because that experience was like the first time I ever got laid off. Thank God it was a part-time job, right? But I was going through that last year with T-Mobile. Mm-hmm. They had us for a whole month. Like, yo, we might lay some of y'all off. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to be careful out here. How much you give. There was this other guy that was working in a factory in California. He used to sleep in his car so he could make it to work on time.
Sheesh.
And they still laid him off.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He was making like $100,000 a year with Tesla. Dude used to live 2 hours away. He said he used to stay there sometimes overnight, so he would wouldn't drive back and forth all the time.
Yeah, be there on time.
And he put in 12 hours a day, bro. Still got that email. Get up out of here. So you just got to be careful. You know what I mean? Just got to be careful.
So, I mean, I was just saying that shit reminds me of, I don't know if y'all remember that movie, The Fifth Element.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You remember when the dude was like, we need to fire some people?
Yeah.
And the dude was like, just fire like 100,000 or something. He was like, fire 1 million. And he was like, and then, he walked away, and then everybody got a fucking mail in the fucking joint, and it all said the same shit.
That's exactly how it goes.
Bruce Willis was one of the people that got laid off.
That's exactly how it goes, bro. They had 5 rounds of layoffs at Tesla, bro.
You said
5 rounds.
We talked about it in the chat a little bit. You sent it. It was how many people they ended up laying off?
Close to like 20,000, 20 to 25,000 people, bro. A lot of people got laid off. It sucks. I feel bad for the people that's like their full-time job, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because imagine from one day to the other, no warning, no nothing, boom, you're out of here.
Your manager was laid off?
I don't know if the manager's laid off, bro. You know what I'm saying? They told me they was going to give me some money, and I left that shit alone. It was a part-time gig. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing serious for me.
Yeah,
so.
They owe you severance pay for the way that they handled it.
Oh, yeah. I'm cool. I'm glad they handled it that way.
Yeah.
Because they give it away a good chunk of change.
One time. That happened to me one time.
You got laid off before? Or you got fired, B?
Nah. Like, okay. So, I ended up getting a job at the Pentagon once, right? And it was with the Joint Chiefs. All right. And so I was already working at my current job, and I had a secret clearance. I had to have a top secret for this one, but they started the investigation, right? And so I went to orientation, like I got my pamphlet, like there was all these great benefits. It was dope. And it was a dope ass company. But I had to have a certain badge to get into that office to work.
Yeah.
And security, they did not want to give me that badge until my clearance was done. And the clearance take from 6 months to a year.
Oh, wow.
So it was a salary job. So they paid me a month pay. And then they also gave me like, I think it was like $1,500.
Yeah. The severance package isn't bad. I'm not going. It's not a bad severance package, especially for
1 week. And then
nah. Tesla's giving Bama's like 3 months of pay, bro. It's not a bad severance package.
No, I only worked for 1 week,
bro. This lady worked there for 3 months.
And they gave me 1 month.
1 month pay.
And severance.
This lady worked. I'm sorry, she worked there for 5 months, and she's getting $12K to go away.
Oh wow!
5 months and they give you $12K. That's not bad, bro.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Because I mean, this joint that I'm talking about was like, you talking about like 12 years ago or some shit.
Yeah, so it's not bad. Some companies lay you off and they don't give you anything.
Yeah.
You know
like I kept calling and they was giving me the runaround. The girl that hired me, the lady that hired me, was giving me the runaround because she didn't really have an answer for how.
Yeah.
It was because basically they was gonna have to let me in every day.
Yeah.
And I guess they was like, not interested.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
But
they're saying a lot of people are switching to government jobs because government don't really lay people off ever.
Yeah.
Like it's really hard for the government. They don't pay as well, but they also don't lay you off. So something's gonna happen in the next 10 years. Either companies start having clause to where we're giving you a contract of 5 years or 10 years, because I think the best talent is gonna start going to government in more secure situations. Because if you have all this talent, why would you give it to a place that can any second say, hey, the investors aren't happy, get out of here? You know what I'm saying? You got to have some kind of...
Unless you start your own shit.
Of course. That's different. That's different.
But yeah, it's difficult because, the bills got to get paid.
Yeah.
Health insurance.
Yeah.
Like,
for sure.
That's why a lot more people don't do it. If we had Medicare for all in this country, it'll be a lot more businesses opening up.
I think we're headed towards
national health care.
A monthly stipend for everybody, bro. I think we're going down that direction.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
Remember when everybody thought that was crazy when
it's not crazy right now, bro.
It's not crazy.
It's not crazy right now.
Everybody else was doing it in the pandemic.
Yeah,
around the world, everybody was doing.
They got to do something because unless these interest rates come back down, because even if you try to sell your house right now, like what are you gonna do?
You can buy another house, yeah.
You're gonna buy another house
because now your mortgage is gonna go from $3,000 to $5,000.
Yeah,
I'm good with my $1,700 that I paid.
$1,700.
Right, that's pretty good, bro.
Yeah, I refinanced in 21,
that's
and
pretty good.
That's how I got it.
Oh damn!
Like
what you got at what? 2-3%?
2.18.
Oh, that's dope, man. Never
that's
sell.
Pretty good, yeah. Or refinance.
Because they ain't coming back down. They're gonna stay up 6-7%. And you know what? 4% might be the new normal,
bro.
But you know what, bro? If it's 4%, I'm cool. I'm at 3% right now, 2.99.
Yeah.
If it was at 4%, I would definitely think about refinancing, taking some money out, or selling, going to another house a little further into like the woods. But at 7%, I can't, bro.
Yeah, 7 is.
How long until we see 4%? How long? 2 years?
I mean, the election can change that. The election
I don't think
can
so,
change
bro.
That, but no. What I mean by that is that, if we get a new president that is more into that type of stuff, like investing and everything, that may change it. But I mean,
okay, but the chair of the Fed is every certain amount of time. He's up in 2026.
I don't see how the president can't fire that person. And
you can. He can. I don't think he can. You can. What is it called? Nominate another person in 2026. So we're gonna have that same guy Powell there until whenever.
He hasn't done a bad job. He's not doing a bad job,
bro.
He's not doing a bad job, bro.
He can bring it down at least.
It is, bro. The only people that want it that high is the banks, bro. Because they're killing it.
They're killing it.
No, it's not just that, bro. They first of all, high interest rates aren't good for anybody, even banks. It's not good for banks either, bro.
They making mad money.
It's not good for them. It's not good for business. It's not good for anybody, bro.
Nah, it is.
But if you look around the world, right? If you just stop looking just at the U.S., if you look around the world, what country other than Japan doesn't have high interest rate, high inflation right now? Everybody got high. Even DR has high interest rates and high inflation. It's just what happened after the pandemic, bro. There's no one person you can blame. It's just what it is. I know people like have conspiracy theories and you like this party or you don't like this party.
Yeah, I'm not with the party.
But, bro, honestly, bro, every country I look at from Europe, the Dominican Republic, South America, Central America, prices are high everywhere and interest rates are high everywhere and food is high everywhere. This is what it is, man. Even Colombians want people to get out of their country now. The Colombians want the passport bros to get up out of there. Because they say they're messing up. I don't know if y'all want to switch to Spanish, but